Good morning, everyone. How are you? I'm expecting everyone is fine at home. Class, in the last class, we have done revision of chapter 1. So, this time we are doing revision of chapter 2, but till only print command. So, class, let's start. It's just a first slide which is telling about what is a language. So, class, as we know, to communicate with everyone or with anyone, we require one medium, and that medium is only language. If language is there, so that we can share our thoughts, our views, and we can discuss also. Language could be sign language also, and language could be Hindi and Punjabi also. So here it is, a one man wants to communicate with other person so that they can share our thoughts and views and they can discuss. So for that we require languages like Hindi, English, Punjabi, and we can share our ideas, views and thoughts. Similarly, what is programming language? In the programming language class, I want to communicate with the computer. So here the one person is want to communicate with computer, and people class, computer understands which language? Binary language, which is in which form? 0 and 1. So class, we generally talk in English and computer understands only computer language, which is known as 0 and 1. So we require programming languages for that. So programming languages are the special languages which is formed in that style so that a human being can understand and easily able to learn, and internally computer is also able to understand and easily able to execute also. What is the meaning of execute? For example, मैंने अपना एक छोटा सा सॉफ्टवेयर बनाया. सॉफ्टवेयर बनाने के लिए I have written few code in a form of programming language. Programming language में whatever code I have written, that will go to the computer. And who is the main brain in the computer? My CPU. So what will happen, whatever code I am sending with the help of programming language, it will go to the computer and computer will process sequentially. Sequentially means line by line. और उसी के हिसाब से he or the computer, the CPU will start giving me the output. So processing and giving the output, this process is known as execution. So class, if you want my computer should understand me, my thoughts, so we require programming languages like C, C++, Java and Python. So here we are starting with the Python. So programming language, software is a collection of multiple programs. For example, in any software, these two programs are common like calculator, login screen, sign out and etc. Class, first I want to tell you, एक सॉफ्टवेयर की जब हम बात करते हैं, it's a very big term, right? Let's take an example of Big Bazaar. When you are talking about a Big Bazaar, तो Big Bazaar it's a collection of multiple products. Big Bazaar में employees भी होंगे, and who is buying the products? Customer. So आप खुद imagine कर सकते हैं when you are talking about a Big Bazaar software, तो उसके अंदर 3 common terms तो अपने आप ही आ गई. What are they? Products, customer and employees. ठीक है? So it means एक सॉफ्टवेयर में 3 कॉमन वर्ड्स आर देयर एंड उससे रिलेटेड इन्फॉर्मेशन भी होगी. फॉर एग्जांपल एम्प्लॉयज़ ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं, एम्प्लॉय रिज़ाइन कर रहे हैं, नए प्रोडक्ट्स आ रहे हैं, नए प्रोडक्ट्स शॉर्ट हो रहे हैं, उन पे डिस्काउंट्स आ रहे हैं, हाउ मेनी प्रोडक्ट्स आई हैव इन माई स्टॉक और कितने प्रोडक्ट्स नहीं हैं, राइट? हाउ मैनी कस्टमर्स आर कमिंग फॉर अ पर्टिकुलर प्रोडक्ट, मतलब किस प्रोडक्ट की सेल ज़्यादा है. सो दीज काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स, राइट? सो मतलब एक सॉफ्टवेयर में 3 बड़ी बड़ी टर्म्स हैं, उनसे रिलेटेड छोटे बहुत सारी प्रोग्राम्स हैं. ठीक है? अ प्रोग्राम, इफ़ आई टेक एन एग्जाम्पल ऑफ अ प्रोडक्ट, एक प्रोडक्ट नया ऐड हुआ तो मतलब ऐड करने का प्रोग्राम. डिस्काउंट्स आ रहे हैं एवरी मंथ, एवरी 15 days, इट मे बी अ पॉसिबिलिटी दैट दे आर ऑफरिंग अ डिफरेंट ऑफर्स ऑन अ पर्टिकुलर प्रोडक्ट. तो आफ्टर 15 days आई नीड टू लॉन्च अ न्यू प्रोग्राम जिसमें नया डिस्काउंट आएगा. ठीक है? और इमेजिन 26 January इज़ देयर, न्यू ईयर इज़ देयर और सम स्पेशल डे इज़ देयर, तो आई एम ऑफरिंग अ मल्टीपल डिस्काउंट्स ऑन दिस ऑल्सो. सो क्लास तो इसलिए एक सॉफ्टवेयर में वी कुड हैव मल्टीपल स्मॉल प्रोग्राम्स. When you merge all the small programs that make a software. ठीक है. Here in this first point I have taken a very common example like calculator, login screen and sign out screen. When you are talking about of any software, as the Big Bazaar software I am taking here. So when you are entering in a Big Bazaar as an employee, so definitely you need to log in, and once your shift is over you need to sign out also. And there may be a possibility then when you are generating a bill you are supposed to use the calculator also. Yes or no class? So it means कोई भी सॉफ्टवेयर हो तो उसमें हमें छोटे छोटे प्रोग्राम्स बनाने पड़ते हैं, बट उनका सीक्वेंस क्या होगा दैट यू नीड टू डिसाइड. डेफिनेटली कि फर्स्ट यू नीड टू साइन आउट, फिर उसके बाद यू कैन यूज मल्टीपल थिंग्स इन द सॉफ्टवेयर्स, एंड आफ्टर दैट वंस यू आर डन यू नीड टू साइन आउट. ठीक है. सो लॉग इन first, that is my priority. After that you can calculate on the products and generate the bill, and after that once you are done your shift is over then you can sign out. Program. When you are talking about a program, as we have discussed, an ordered set of instructions or command to be executed by a computer is known as my program. वो program चाहे login हो, if you are talking about login screen उसका भी steps fix होते हैं. What are the steps? That first you need to enter the ID and after that you need to enter the password. ठीक है. कैलकुलेटर के भी steps fix होते हैं. For example, to use the calculator at least you need to enter two minimum values so that you can perform any arithmetic operation on it. ठीक है. Arithmetic operation means plus, minus, multiply, divide. So program, an ordered set of instruction or command to be executed by computer. First, if you want to make a software or you need to make a program, ठीक है, because program से ही softwares बनते हैं. So whatever you want to make, you should be aware with one language. So the language used to specify those set of instruction to the computer is called programming language. So Python, it is very popular and easy to learn. It is high level language because it is written in English. It is created by Guido van Rossum in 1991. Why it is popular? Because it is used in many fields like software development and scientific computing and artificial intelligence. Scientific computing means rocket launching कैसे होगा, कौन सी direction में rocket launch होगा, क्या positions रहेंगी. This is my scientific computing. For this we require a high level mathematical calculation. Artificial intelligence, robotics machine, you must have seen in abroad also. You have must getting the news also that there is one restaurant, I don't know, I have seen the news recently. There is a restaurant in foreign country where they don't hire waiter or waitress. There is a robot who is taking order, right? So just to make it very technical, they have multiple robots who is working like a waiter or waitress over there, who is taking their orders, and people are taking interest because that is something very new to them. And they are taking interest in that, and they are coming, they a very high population is coming on that restaurant, and that increasing its profit, right? So it is something like we are not hiring multiple people, only one robot is doing multiple tasks at one time. So that is artificial intelligence, that rather than hiring 10 people, only one robot is doing everything, and to manage that one robot I am having only one person. So we are not having 10 person, we are only hiring one person, but robot is doing the work of 10 person. So that is my artificial intelligence is all about. So now people are going in artificial intelligence. Why? Because everything is become technical. If you talk about the metro में क्या होता है, everything is systematic, right? Everything is controlled by the computer only. ठीक है. So artificial intelligence is very important nowadays because we become very technical. Everything we are doing on computer with the help of internet. We are doing everything. So it's all about technical. When we are requiring a programming language, you should be aware with the rules and regulations. So class हिंदी में भी हमें स्वर व्यंजन की नॉलेज होनी चाहिए, इंग्लिश में भी हमें अल्फ़ाबेट्स की नॉलेज होनी चाहिए, पंचुएशंस की नॉलेज होनी चाहिए, टेंसेस की नॉलेज होनी चाहिए. सिमिलरली, इफ़ यू वांट टू लर्न अ प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज, you should be aware with the rules and regulations. So when we are talking about rules and regulations, तो उसे हम बोलते हैं syntax. So first point class, here I am referring a set of rules and regulation for a particular language known as syntax. For example, English, Hindi has its own different vocabulary. Similarly, each programming languages has its own syntax, which we need to remember. Class, we were talking about a programming language. We have C, C++, Java, Python, C hash also. So multiple programming languages are there. So every programming language has its own syntax. ऐसा नहीं है एक ही syntax हर जगह use होगा, नहीं. Every programming language has its own syntax. So Python is the first programming language which has very less syntax. क्लास, आपको पूर्ण विराम याद है हिंदी में? हम कोई भी हिंदी में जब वाक्य का अंत करते हैं तो वी आर सपोज टू राइट अ पूर्ण विराम. फुल स्टॉप इंग्लिश में, राइट? सो और एक और भी है इंग्लिश में. तो व्हेन यू आर स्टार्ट राइटिंग अ सेंटेंस, फर्स्ट अल्फ़ाबेट ऑफ अ पर्टिकुलर वर्ड हैज़ टू कम इन कैपिटल केस. सो भाई ये याद रखना पड़ता है हम लोगों को. सो ये सिंटेक्स है. पाइथन इज़ द फर्स्ट प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज जिसमें ये सब कुछ नहीं है. If you people are aware about C, C++, because I'm sure you people are not aware, because Python is a programming language. When you know search something about C and C++, को लिखने के बहुत सारे rules and regulations थे. People are, you know, they start they start getting irritating. So that's why Python is very popular, because you can directly implement your logic. मतलब आप जो काम कराना चाहते हो सीधा आ सकते हो. आपको स्टार्टिंग और एंडिंग कुछ करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. जैसे आप एक लेटर लिखते हो तो यू आर सपोज टू राइट द स्टार्टिंग, एंडिंग, फिर बीच में अपना कंटेंट लिखते हो. लेकिन पाइथन एक ऐसी प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज है जिसमें आप बिल्कुल यू कैन टॉक विद द कंप्यूटर डायरेक्टली टू द पॉइंट, राइट? Of translator in a word. See class, when you are talking about a programming language, and we have seen that Python is a high level language. High level means we have to write in English only. And we are talking about that computer is a machine. Machine understands one language which is on and off, and on means one and off means zero. So मतलब मैं प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज में कोड लिख रही हूँ जो कि इंग्लिश में है, और मेरा कंप्यूटर जिसको मैं काम करवाना चाहती हूँ, बिकॉज CPU तो मेरे कंप्यूटर में ही है ना, विच इज़ मेन ब्रेन ऑफ अ कंप्यूटर, लेकिन वो समझता है 0 and 1. इस केस में आई नीड टू हायर अ मिडल वन. सो लेट्स सी अ डेफिनेशन हियर. इमेजिन वन पर्सन इज स्पीकिंग इन हिंदी एंड अनदर पर्सन इज स्पीकिंग इन इंग्लिश. सो डू दे कम्युनिकेट प्रॉपरली? नो. सो इन दिस केस वी आर सपोज टू हायर अ ट्रांसलेटर. A translator is a person who will convert Hindi to English and English to Hindi. When we are talking about a programming language, so how programming languages communicate with computer or CPU? So a developer writes a program by using programming language, which would be in English, and your computer understands binary language or machine language, which is in 0 and 1. So आपका developer, हमने जो program लिखा वो English में है, and your computer understanding which language? Binary. So here we require a compiler. ठीक है? What compiler? Compiler is a, you can say a synonym, kinds of similar word to translator. Translator we generally use in our common languages, but compiler we use in while we are talking about a programming language. But it does the same task. What it does? It converts English-based programming language to binary language. This is the main task it does. But एक तरह से तो नहीं करता होगा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अगर हम नॉर्मल ट्रांसलेटर की बात भी करें, इफ़ यू आर ट्रांसलेटिंग समथिंग हिंदी टू इंग्लिश, तो हमें देखना पड़ेगा हिंदी में इसे इंग्लिश में क्या कहते हैं, इंग्लिश में हमें टेंसेस की नॉलेज होनी चाहिए, देन वी आर एबल टू ट्रांसलेट इट प्रॉपरली. सिमिलरली कंपाइलर विल नॉट डायरेक्टली कन्वर्ट योर इंग्लिश प्रोग्रामिंग बेस्ड प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज टू बाइनरी लैंग्वेज. इट डज फर्स्ट, so it does two tasks. It checks the syntax, which is rules and regulation to write a programming language. So before converting your programming language to machine language, first it's check that are you following the correct rules of regulation of particular language. If yes, only then it will convert your programming language to binary language. और MC class, जब हर लैंग्वेज का अपना सिंटेक्स होता है तो डेफिनेटली एवरी लैंग्वेज हैज़ अ डिफरेंट कंपाइलर. ठीक है, एक कंपाइलर C++, जावा, पाइथन के साथ नहीं होगा. एवरी लैंग्वेज हैज़ अ डिफरेंट कंपाइलर. So it converts a programming language which is written in English to machine language or binary language, which is 0 and 1. And for the output and result, it converts the binary language and machine language to programming language. So class, this is like we have seen how to download a Python. This is once you are done with the installation of the Python, when you click on that, so this is the screen which is in white in color. This is known as my Python interpreter, right? Can you see the arrows? 3 arrows are here. These 3 arrows are known as Python prompt, which indicates that the interpreter is ready to receive your instruction and input. Now let's understand what is the meaning of interpreter. So why we use interpreter word with Python? Normally Python interpreter जो screen होती है उसे Python interpreter ही कहते हैं. It means it gives you an area to write and run or execute the program. ठीक है, that white screen class, it gives you an area. Here you can write your program and see the output over here only. ठीक है. What is the meaning of write? Write means that you are typing a task or a program, like divide करवाना है, you need to make a calculator, so you can do by using Python programming language. What is the meaning of run? भाई कोड तो लिख लिया, output नहीं चाहिए. So when you want to see the output, that output is known as my run. Run means you are internally calling a compiler to check the syntax, which is my rules and regulation, and to convert my programming language, which I have written in English, to binary and machine language, and requesting the CPU to process the task or program or instruction so that you people can see the output. This whole process is known as execution on runtime. The work, which is the main work, to calling a compiler, right, and to process it. That all work is done by only one person, and the person is known as my interpreter. Let's understand this thing by given figures. You have written a code in Python programming language. Internally Python interpreter will call interpreter. Interpreter first call the compiler, which will check the syntax and it will convert your programming language to binary language. After that, internally interpreter has called compiler first. Then once you have written everything correct as per the norms of programming language, then it will call the processor, which is my CPU. It will read the code in a sequence and it will process it. What is the meaning of process it? It will generate the output, right? This process is known as execution and runtime. So Python is processed at runtime by the interpreter. You do not need to compile your program before executing it. Why I have written this line? Because class C++ में ना पहले हमें प्रोग्राम को स्पेशली कंपाइल करना पड़ता है, उसके बाद एग्जीक्यूट करना पड़ता है, लेकिन पाइथन में ये दोनों काम एक साथ हो जाते हैं. ठीक है, दैट इज व्हाई इट इज नोन एज पाइथन इंटरप्रेटर, बिकॉज एवरीथिंग इज डन बाय इंटरप्रेटर ओनली. तभी इंटरप्रेटर वर्ड हमने किसके साथ ऐड कर दिया? पाइथन के साथ. सो क्लास व्हेन यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट अ पाइथन प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज, तो डेफिनेटली हमने तो नहीं बनाई. सो देयर वुड बी सम पर्टिकुलर वर्ड्स जिनका अपना एक मतलब होता होगा. तो दैट वर्ड विच हैज़ अ specific meaning and that words are already predefined are known as Python keywords. So predefined words which has some specific meaning known as keywords. As Python is a case sensitive means uppercase is different, lowercase is different. Capital A अलग है, small a अलग है. ठीक है, so keyword has to write in the same manner without changing in case. So class, this is the a table of a keywords, जिसमें से अभी हमने कुछ ज़्यादा नहीं देखा है, इनफैक्ट कुछ देखा ही नहीं है. दैट विल कम लेटर ऑन. सो फॉल्स क्लास फाइनली इज रिटर्न ट्रू डेफ फ्रॉम नॉन वोकल वाइल नन कंटिन्यू फॉर लैम्डा ट्राई एंड डेल ग्लोबल नॉट विद एज एलिफ इफ और ईल्ड एजर्ट एल्स इम्पोर्ट पास ब्रेक एक्सेप्ट एनरेज. दीज आर अ वर्ड. ये हम क्यों पहले देख रहे हैं? सो दैट क्लास हम वेरिएबल जब बनाना सीखेंगे तो हम इनमें से कोई वर्ड यूज़ नहीं कर सकते. वाई? बिकॉज दीज आर द की वर्ड्स. ये वर्ड्स ऑलरेडी पाइथन ने ब्लॉक कर रखे हैं, इन वर्ड्स को हम यूज़ नहीं कर सकते. ठीक है. वेरिएबल्स, वाई टू यूज़ वेरिएबल्स? सो क्लास व्हेन यू आर राइटिंग अ प्रोग्राम, फॉर एग्जाम्पल लॉगिन में अगर आप फेसबुक लॉगिन की बात करें तो व्हाट आर द थिंग्स यू फर्स्ट एक्सेप्ट फ्रॉम द यूज़र? फर्स्ट वुड बी योर ईमेल आईडी और फ़ोन नंबर एंड सेकेंड वुड बी द पासवर्ड. हम यूज़र से ले तो लेंगे, लेकिन कंप्यूटर में कैसे जाएगा वो? क्योंकि प्रोसेस तो किसने करना है? सीपीयू ने. सीपीयू किससे डील करता है? मेमोरी से. आपने यूज़र से जो वैल्यू ली वो डायरेक्टली पहले कहाँ जाती है? मेमोरी में. कैसे? इनपुट प्रोसेस आउटपुट, इनपुट डिवाइस से आप जो भी पहले वैल्यू डालेंगे, चाहे वो कीबोर्ड हो चाहे वो माउस हो, वो पहले प्रोसेसिंग के लिए मेमोरी में जाती है, राइट। एंड मेमोरी को जनरली वी से रैम। रैम की लैंग्वेज हमें बिल्कुल भी नहीं आती, तो हम स्मार्टली क्या करते हैं, जो भी यूज़र से वैल्यू लेने वाले हैं, मेमोरी में कहीं वो गायब लॉस्ट ना हो जाए, इसलिए वहाँ पर हम पहले से ही एक एरिया को रिजर्व करके रख लेते हैं और एक नाम दे देते हैं, ठीक है। उससे क्या होगा, यूज़र जो भी वैल्यू डालेगा वो मेमोरी में तो जाएगी लेकिन एक रिजर्व एरिया में जाएगी और जिसका हमें नाम पता होगा, ठीक है। तो इस प्रोसेस को हम बोलते हैं वेरिएबल डिक्लेरेशन। So by using concept of variable, we can temporarily store our data in the memory. Because why I'm saying temporary? क्योंकि हम कोई भी सॉफ्टवेयर टेम्पररी चलाते हैं, हम कभी परमानेंट नहीं चलाते। If you take an example of bank, imagine there is a executive is sitting and you are being a customer, you are going to that person for some enquiry. So that person will ask for account number. You are supposed to give your account number to that executive. After you require the the balance, you want to know about the status of your account. What is the meaning of status? Like what is the transaction you have made in the past few months, like this is the status you want to know. आपका status उसने print out में दे दिया, you gone. आफ्टर दैट अनदर पर्सन इज कमिंग, सो आपकी जो वैल्यू थी वो तो गायब हो जाएगी ना। उसके बाद तो दैट पर्सन विल आस्क फॉर द अदर्स पर्सनस अकाउंट नंबर, इट विल नॉट रिस्टोर योर अकाउंट नंबर, राइट, बिकॉज दिस इज अ सॉफ्टवेयर इज ओनली होल्ड द डेटा फॉर अ टेम्पररी पर्पस। आपका जैसे ही काम खत्म हो गया, आपका डेटा लॉस्ट हो गया, उसके बाद when the other person is coming, the person will enter the other's account number, your account will lost, account number will lost from the computer, ठीक है ना। अब सेकेंड पर्सन गया, थर्ड पर्सन इज कमिंग, तो सेकेंड पर्सन वाले का अकाउंट डिटेल्स जो भी उसने ली थी वो सब लॉस्ट हो जाएगी। दैट्स वाई इट इज़ लाइक अ टेम्पररी स्टोर, ठीक है। For example, if you want to accept two values from the user and display the sum. So let's see the steps. First, you will accept the first value, need to create a variable, and what the name we are going to give, n1. Next, after that you will accept second value, need to create variable and give the name to it like n2. You will add to entered value and store it. स्टोर तो करेंगे ना, तो नीड टू क्रिएट अ वेरिएबल एंड गिव नेम टू इट लाइक सम। आप n3 भी दे सकते हैं, n4, इट्स योर विश। एंड डिस्प्ले द आउटपुट एंड रिजल्ट, जो कौन से वेरिएबल में स्टोर है, सम में। सी क्लास, इन दीज स्टेप्स यू कैन ऑल्सो अंडरस्टैंड फर्स्ट वैल्यू सेकेंड वैल्यू कहने की जगह मैंने उसको क्या नाम दे दिया, n1, ठीक है। सेकेंड वैल्यू को हमने क्या दे दिया, n2। जो रिजल्ट था उसको हमने क्या नाम दे दिया, सम। सो क्लास, इन रियल वर्ल्ड ऑल्सो अगर कोई पर्सन इज स्टेइंग इन कनॉट प्लेस, तो हम उसे कनॉट प्लेस कम है ऐसे नहीं बोलते हैं। दैट पर्सन हैज अ स्पेसिफिक नेम, फॉर एग्जांपल राम, वी कॉल हिम राम, ठीक है। रादर देन सेइंग प्लीज राम कम हु स्टेज एंड लिव्स इन कनॉट प्लेस, हम ऐसे नहीं बोलते हैं, ठीक है। बिकॉज वी ऑल्सो बिलीव इन डायरेक्ट कॉलिंग एज अ शॉर्टकट. So we all take, sir, being a human being, we all take shortcut. So that is my shortcut. What is a shortcut? Just creating a space in the memory and giving a short name. Whatever the value I'm taking from the user, मैं उसको बड़ा सा नाम देने की जगह क्या दे दूँगी, एक छोटा सा name, which is very easy for me to understand rather saying the first value and the second value. It's better to say n1 and n2. Why important to give name to variable? Let's take the example of accepting one number from the user and divide it by 2 and display its result. So class, if you will see in any software, every software is based on some input. और जो भी हम input देंगे वो किस में जाएगा, input device से, और वो किस में जाएगा, memory में। और memory में जो भी input दिया जा रहा है वो value lost ना हो जाए, तो उसको हम पहले से reserve कर लेते हैं by creating a variable. So without giving name to a variable, how will you identify that where the value has been stored inside the memory, so that you can perform tasks with those values? So let's understand. Do you know the address of the memory? No. So imagine value entered by user is 14. Do you know the address? No. So what we will do, because the whole program is depend on the value which has been entered by user. In my case right now it is 14. अब मुझे ये 14 चाहिए so that मैं उसको किससे डिवाइड कर सकूँ, 2 से. 14 मैं कैसे लूँ, मुझे तो मेमोरी लैंग्वेज आती नहीं, तो मैं क्या करूँगी, इस 14 जिस एरिया में है उसको मैं पहले से एक नाम दे के रख लूँगी, लाइक N1. नाउ आई हैव अ नेम, N1 मीन्स 14, 14 मीन्स N1. अब मैं ईजिली N1 के थ्रू मैं N1 को किससे डिवाइड कर दूँगी, 2 से, सो दैट आई कैन सी द आउटपुट. सो वेरिएबल नेम N1 इज होल्डिंग द वैल्यू 14 इन द मेमोरी. आइडेंटिफायर्स, हम वेरिएबल्स की बात कर रहे हैं तो क्लास देयर कुड बी मल्टीपल रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशन विच टेल्स अबाउट कि विच काइंड ऑफ नेम आई कैन टेक टू मेक अ वेरिएबल. सो हियर आप आगे फंक्शंस बनाना भी सीखेंगे, तो मैं भी इतनी डीपली बात नहीं कर रही हूँ, आई एम जस्ट टॉकिंग अबाउट अ वेरिएबल. So it means the name which we give to variables or function etc. are known as identifier. Rules which we always need to remember. First, name should begin with alphabet like uppercase and lowercase, or it can start with underscore, but it cannot start with a number or a digit. Name can be of any length, but it is preferred to keep it short and simple. Name cannot be a keyword. We cannot use special characters or symbols like @ exclamation, ampersand, asterisk, percentage, hash, etc. Examples, these are the correct one. AGEH, okay, because in the first option I am using alphabet capital, बढ़िया है. Here I am using this all small characters, it's all good. Here I am using 1 but after my alphabet, right? Here I am using or starting my variable name with underscore, that's it is also okay. Here I am using underscore and the name of the variable and ending with 1, that is also okay. Here my variable name is very long, so मैंने इसको साथ में लिखने से अच्छा है I have used underscore in between, that is also good, right? What are the correct ones? What are the incorrect ones? Here I am starting the variable name with the numerical value. This is my keyword. Here I am using a special characters. See, in this and this, wherever you will use, it should not contain special character, but in both the cases it is ending and starting here with the special character, the both are wrong. Here I am using my variable name is too long, so here I am using a space. So class, in the variable name you can't use space, it has to be underscore. So how to declare and initialize a variable? So class, जब हम सिर्फ age लिखते हैं, ठीक है, इसे हम कहते हैं declaration. When you are giving a value to it by using is equal to operator, that process is known initialization. ठीक है, let's see how. See, just giving a name to a variable, it's like a variable declaration. But when you are giving a value like 10 by using equal to operator, so that is my variable initialization. So class, how the equal to operator works here? Equal to operator is an assignment operator which always assign or store the value from right hand side to left hand side. ठीक है, so right hand side की value किस में जाके store करता है, left hand side में. When you are talking about the class variables, तो हमें पहले से ही पता होना चाहिए कि हम जो वेरिएबल बना रहे हैं तो विच काइंड ऑफ वैल्यू इट में स्टोर, राइट? तो हु टेल्स अस दैट विच काइंड ऑफ वैल्यू इट कैन स्टोर? सो दीज आर द डेटा टाइप्स. So first data types is integer. Integer means it will hold only numbers without decimal. For example, 67. Float, it means it will accept only numbers or digit but with decimal. Example, 67.89. String means it can store anything alphabet, maybe uppercase, lowercase, numbers, special characters, anything. For example, your email ID. As you see in email ID here, alphabet, ABC alphabets are there, numbers are there, special characters are there, alphabets, dot is the special characters, and com. Rahul Sharma, it's a special, it's a alphabet and along with some special character which is my space. As you can see in the phone number, and 91 after that plus special characters coming. So string means anything you can use. Let's see the diagram over here. So class, this is a collection of predefined data types. Predefined means the Python has given already created it. I'm talking about integer, float and string. So let's see from where it has come, who are the parents of them. So numeric has a category of 3, integer, complex number and float. After that, dictionary, boolean, set, sequence type, and string. Who's the parent of string? Sequence type. And sequence type and string, you can say string has two siblings, list and the tuple. We will cover all this thing but slowly, because in 11th class you would be having integer, complex, float, string, set, list and tuple, and boolean may be come, but rather than dictionary they will come in 12th class. How to declare variable with their data type? In Python, no need to write the data type specially, because when you write the name of the variable by using equal to operator, when you give the value, only at that time interpret declares the variable and the value decides the data type. मतलब आपने age is equal to लिखा 10, तो 10 क्या है? A number without decimal, तो वो हो गया integer, तो automatically age का data type क्या बन गया? Integer. For example, num equals to 56, so ये बन गया integer. Age equals to 99, it becomes integer. Price 67.77, it is in my float, and the name is equal to Rahul, that is my string. It's a rule, when you are putting a value in the string, it always have to come in a double quotes. So class, let's see the print command. When you want to, by the Python programming language, when you want to print something, so which command use and how we use it. So class, Python is a case sensitive language, as we all know that capital A is different and small a is different. So print command need to write in small letters only. Print is used to display the value of the variable or any message, but it has to be in a double quotes only. Are you able to see the syntax over here? Print bracket start. These brackets are known as parentheses and these are my double quotes. So whatever you will write, it has to be in a double quotes only. So print is a print command. Anything inside the brackets are known as parameter. These are my parentheses and these are my double quotes. How to display more than one variable? So class, when you want to display more than one variable, you need to put comma as a separator, right? For example, n1 is equal to 89, n2 is equal to 9. When you want these two values should be printed same together, you will write print bracket open n1 comma n2. Class, here you will not use the double quote. Reason, this is not a message. जब कोई message दिखाना हो, जो चीज़ as it is display हो, only at that time you people are supposed to use double quotes. वेरिएबल के नाम, क्योंकि वेरिएबल तो अपने अंदर खुद एक वैल्यू होल्ड कर रहा है, ठीक है, तो उसके नाम, वेरिएबल्स के नाम यू नेवर यूज इनसाइड द डबल कोट. इट हैज टू बी एज इट इज सेम, ठीक है. सो आउटपुट विल बी 89 space 9. We will see this demo. How to display message and the variable together? Again, comma as a separator. Let's see an example. Test1 equals to 99. You want to print. So class, can you see over here? Marks of IP is equal to double quotes. So here you have written the message in the double quote and separated by comma. Test1 is the name of the variable who is holding the value 99. When you type this and when you press enter, the output would be marks of IP is equal to, this message will come as it is and the value would be 99. Thank you class, but before that let's see the practical, how to use it. So here I am open Python. This screen is known as my Python interpreter. If you want, from here you can maximize it also like this. So if you want to print something, so please start type print command, bracket open, double quotes. I am writing hello everyone right here. So this is my message. Print bracket open. I am typing right anything. So I just want to show you कि इसमें कुछ भी type कर लो, कुछ भी anything. See, I am typing like anything, but in the double quotes. So when you are typing something in the double quotes, so class यहाँ से लेकर ये मेरा मैसेज है which will come as it is like this, ठीक है. So that's why print command अपने अंदर जो भी वैल्यू लेती है डबल कोड्स में, इन शॉर्ट उसका डेटा टाइप क्या होता है, स्ट्रिंग. और स्ट्रिंग में जो भी आप मैसेज दिखाना चाहते हैं that always has to come in double quotes. Now let's see how to declare a variable. Imagine I have taken a variable with the name 99. Right? अब इसको डिस्प्ले करवाना है अकेला इसको, तो हम print n1. Right? Now let's see another demo. मैंने एक वेरिएबल बनाया n2. Here I am giving a value like 67. ठीक है, आपको ये एक मैसेज के साथ डिस्प्ले करवाना है, ठीक है. तो मैंने लिखा योर नंबर is equal to, this is my message, so I'll put comma, and what is the value I want to display, n2. ठीक है, n2 is holding which value, 67. So it will show your number is equal to 67. Okay, now I want to create two variables more. So first variable I'm taking num1 9, and next variable I'm taking num2 and I'm giving a value like 10. I want to display both variables together, so I can use like print num1 comma num2. This print command is without any message, so my output would be 9 and 10. Why? Because I have written num1 at first place, so num1 is holding 9, that's why 9 is coming first. Okay, now I want to display these two variables with the message, so I'll write print values are, like this symbol, okay, and double quotes close. I am putting num1 comma num2. Okay class, so that's it for the day, but this recap session is only till print command. Thank you everyone.